Good day everyone. Welcome to Teacher Julie channel. Hello everyone. We have our new lesson in Science 7 which is all about distance versus displacement. This will be the third quarter topic and learning competency number 5. This lesson is under the MATATAG curriculum. For the objectives, by the end of the lesson, 80% of the learners will be able to. First is to define the term distance and displacement and explain the difference between them. The second one is to interpret the visual representations such as diagrams and graphs of the motion to determine the distance and displacement. The third one is to appreciate the importance of understanding the difference between the distance and displacement by answering the reflection of learning. In activating the prior knowledge for the short review, the students will tell whether the statement is scalar or a quantity with magnitude only, or a vector, it is a quantity with magnitude and direction. About 2 centuries ago, people used animals like horses and donkeys to transport people and goods. In 1860, the International Combustion Engine was developed by Nicholas Otto that led the way to the invention of motor cars, trains, ships, airplanes, and jets, which enable people to travel faster. And all of this involved the motion. Motion is the change in position for a particular time interval. So if the body has changed its position, we could say that it has moved with respect to its original position. Thus, the original position serves as the reference point. An object may be moving with respect to another reference. For example, when you are inside the bus, you are not moving with respect to other passengers, but you are moving with respect to the ground. Motion can be described by measuring the total length of the path traveled by the object and by measuring the distance between the initial position and final position of the object. For example, a car ran 100 meters from point A to point B, then 50 meters from point B to point C, and another 100 meters from point C to point D. To solve the total length of path travel, you can simply add the length of path from point A to B, B to C, and C to D. So the total length of path is 100 meters plus 50 meters plus 100 meters. So the total length of path is 250 meters. The length of the entire path that the object traveled is referred to as a distance. Based on the example, the total length of path is equal to 250 meters. This means that the distance traveled by the car is equal to 250 meters. The word displacement is the shortest distance between the object's initial and final position. To solve the displacement of the car, simply subtract the final position by the initial position. So displacement is equal to final position minus the initial position. So 50 meters minus the 0. So the displacement is 50 meters.